May I have your attention, please? If you have not done so at this time, please silence all cell phones and pagers, and please sign in. Thank you.
Good morning. This meeting of the Louisiana Tax Commission is hereby called to order. This meeting is being held at the offices of the Louisiana Tax Commission at 1051 North 3rd Street, Suite 225, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The date is Wednesday, June 20th, 2018, and the time is 10:02 a.m. Please call the roll.
Chairman Shahardy.
Here.
Commissioner Wagasback.
Here.
Commissioner West.
Here.
Commissioner Vercher.
Here.
Commissioner Wood.
Here.
5 present and a quorum.
Thank you. First time that's happened. All right, there being no old business to take up at this time, I'll accept a motion for the approval of the minutes of the May 30th, 2018 meeting.
So moved. Second.
Commissioner Vercher.
Yes.
Commissioner Wagasback.
Yes.
Commissioner Wood.
I was absent.
Commissioner West.
Yes.
And Chairman Shahardy.
Yes. I'll now accept a motion for the approval of the minutes of the June 13th, 2018 meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Vercher.
Yes.
Commissioner Wagasback.
Yes.
Commissioner Wood.
Yes.
Commissioner West.
Yes.
And Chairman Shahardy.
Yes. All right, I'll make a motion at this time that we move item 5 under old business to be heard after the appeals that are on the docket today.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Vercher.
Yes.
Commissioner Wagasback.
Yes.
Commissioner Wood.
Yes.
Commissioner West.
Yes.
And Chairman Shahardy.
Yes. All right. At this time, I will ask anyone who is testifying this morning before the commission to please come forward and to be sworn in as a witness.
As you know, we swear all the witnesses in at the same time. I'll administer the oath. Approach either of the microphones. Affirm the oath by stating I do and state your name for the record. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Patrick Matthew, Louisiana Tax Commission, I do.
Russell Almiles, Orleans Parish Assessor's Office, I do.
Thank you. It is the Tax Commission's policy to accept all documents into the record that were timely pre-filed in accordance with the Commission's rules and regulations. This will be done at the conclusion of all hearings on today's docket. Accordingly, there is no need to formally offer or introduce the exhibits into the record during your appeal hearing. However, if you intend to object to the submission of any of the opposing parties' exhibits, you must notify the Commission at the start of your appeal hearing. As a result, this is an administrative hearing, and as such, the rules of evidence are relaxed. The Commission is inclined to review and consider all evidence submitted and to accept such evidence into the record. All right, the first item on the appeal agenda today that has not been either settled or continued is the appeal of Theron J. Papillon versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 17-22176-036. The taxpayer is not present this morning, informed us that they would not be present. They did submit a letter to the Commission yesterday by email informing us that due to unforeseen circumstances they will not be able to attend today's meeting. They did request in that letter that the Commission adopt a value of between $178,640 and a fair market value of $280,000 as provided by the Tax Commission's staff appraisal. I'll move that this letter that they sent us move that this letter be accepted into the record on behalf of the taxpayer.
Second?
Commissioner Vercher?
Yes.
Commissioner Wagsback?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood?
Yes.
Commissioner West?
Yes.
And Chairman Shahardi.
Yes. All right, as I said before, the taxpayer is not present this morning, so let's hear from the Orleans Parish Assessor's Office.
Good morning, Commissioners. So we revalued the property as part of our reevaluate process. We initially came out with a value of $335,800. The taxpayer appealed to the Board of Review, did not show up at the Board of Review. The Board of Review upheld our value. Was subsequently appealed to the Tax Commission. We did an inspection of the property after we received the appraisal by the staff appraiser for $280,000, and our interior and exterior inspection of the property, subject property, led us to agree with the Tax Commission staff appraiser's value. And we tried to settle with the taxpayer. We had a verbal agreement. We submitted documentation to the taxpayer, and then they changed their mind.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Mr. Matthew?
Thank you. Patrick Matthew with the Tax Commission. I personally inspected the exterior inspection of the property at 5214 Laurel Street. Property is a 1,567 square foot house. You see 3 comps in my appraisal. After adjustments, those comps range from $275,000 to $307,588. Most weight was given to sale number 1 and required the least amount of overall adjustments. And a value of $280,000 was reached for the subject property. The land was also valued in the appraisal. You'll see that I reached a value of $25 a square foot, or $82,500 for the land. Therefore, my overall value of $280,000 with a land value of $82,500 and an improvement value of $197,500.
All right, thank you. Any questions? We have a motion, or?
Yes, I'm ready to make a motion in the matter of docket number 17-22176-036, that the land value be set at $82,500, improvements at $197,500, for a total fair market value of $280,000.
Second?
Commissioner Vercher?
Yes.
Commissioner Wagsback?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood?
Yes.
Commissioner West?
Yes.
And Chairman Shahardi.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
As mentioned previously, all other items on the agenda for today have either been, on the appeal agenda today, have either been settled or continued to a future date. All right, this time we'll take up the deferred matter, item 5, the 2017 ratio study results for the parishes of East Carroll, Sabine, St. Helena, and Terrebonne.
Very briefly, the only thing that would come before the commission today would be a request from the appraisal division that the commission members execute the orders of reappraisal and that they be transmitted to the 4 parishes involved. You've already had a hearing. I believe you've heard Mr. Crosby's testimony, maybe somebody else from the appraisal division. You've got copies of the ratio studies that were done that showed that these 4 parishes were not within the tolerance established by statute. Mr. Crosby?
That's correct. And so we had the hearing 2 weeks ago, and now it's a matter of just getting the order signed. They'll work on the reassessment for a year, and we monitor, usually bi-weekly. We'll send staff out to review what they're doing every 2 weeks to make sure they're on track with their reappraisal.
Okay.
Yeah, so all we're asking for today would be an order that we execute the orders of reappraisal and that they be transmitted to the 4 assessors involved. Simple.
So we need a motion from the commission to execute
the orders.
Execute the orders for reassessment in those 4 parishes.
Yeah, and I want to commend Mr. Crosby and his staff for having put all this stuff together, and they, everything was well done. We had a little confusion there. It's mostly my fault, for lack of communication, but we got it done.
All right. I'll
They
go
got
ahead.
it done.
I'll go ahead and make the motion that we move forward with our order, and hereby order these 4 parishes as East Carroll, Sabine, St. Helena, and Terrebonne to reassess their property by June of 2019. Is that correct? As stated in the written orders, which will be signed by the commission today.
I'd second that.
Commissioner Vercher,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitespat,
Yes.
Commissioner Wood,
Yes.
Commissioner West,
Yes.
and Chairman Shahardi.
Yes. Thank you all very much. The Tax Commission hereby accepts all pre-filed documents and oral testimony into the record as Taxpayer Exhibit 1 in Globo, Assessor Exhibit 1 in Globo, and Louisiana Tax Commission Staff Appraiser Exhibit 1 in Globo for each appeal hearing conducted today. We'll now consider change orders.
Chelsea Sochet with the Tax Commission. We have a total of 966 change orders for today's meeting. Staff has reviewed and recommends that the Commission approve 902 and place 64 in pending status per Appraisal Department review.
I would move that we accept the staff recommendations to approve 902 change orders and place 64 on pending status.
Second.
Commissioner Vercher,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitespat,
Yes.
Commissioner Wood,
Yes.
Commissioner West,
Yes.
and Chairman Shahardi.
Yes. We'll now consider tax sale cancellations.
We have 12 tax sale cancellations, 11 for East Baton Rouge, 9 erroneously sold, 2 dual assessments, 1 for Caddo, clerical error. Staff has reviewed and recommends that the Commission approve all 12 tax sale cancellations.
I'll make a motion that we approve the requested tax sale cancellations as recommended by staff.
Second.
Commissioner Vercher,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitespat,
Yes.
Commissioner Wood,
Yes.
Commissioner West,
Yes.
and Chairman Shahardi.
Yes. There being no other matters to come before the commission at this time, I'll accept the motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Vercher,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitespat,
Yes.
Commissioner Wood,
Yes.
Commissioner West,
Yes.
and Chairman Shahardi.
Yes.